We back, and we're going to climb up the outcrop. Going to Gaia's issue, or whatever. I don't remember what this is called exactly. What is it called? I don't know. Doesn't have a name. Something with Gaia. Whoa, okay. This place is very...
Down.
I looked down.
Down.
I just did. This place is very interesting looking. That's for sure. She really did blow things up when the threat of Hades came around.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
I feel like I had said that the power core is around here. I feel like it said something about Silence. It's like before you talk to him or something like that, but I don't see it. So whatever. Oh well.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
And then why did you come here, repairing Gaia? I guess we can
Looks
ask
like
all.
you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain.
So we're 19.
Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within.
That you know of.
Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Why aren't you here?
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door.
He's got a point.
You were the one born to do this, not me.
Yeah, he's got a point.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Yeah. Everything depends on me. I'm kind of cool. Oh, he's just gonna sit there and creep. Okay.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck.
Hey.
You are clear to proceed.
Now I'm gonna look around first. I want to find that power cell. I only need one more. Oh, hello. Gaia Prime arrival log. Gotta make sure we do not
Mind your footing.
miss it. I don't want to have to come back here. Ow. Well, that didn't work. Hope we don't get into any fights, because that used a lot of health. I think it's here. I feel like I saw this. To the ground. Well, I don't see it. Let me see, hold on. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate to look things up, but I would never have found it, so that's why you do. When you want something, but you're not gonna find it yourself, gotta do something. I wouldn't have looked this way. Upsy daisies. It's right here, though. Mushroom. Do not fall. Over here, and power cell.
This should
That's
be the
all.
last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how good it is. Like, if it's even really worth it. Like, I'm not going to, but, like, would it make sense to,
Guess that's my way across.
like, go back for it right now before we move ahead? But at the same time, I can't teleport here, so no. Not doing it anyway. I thought we just died. I was like, are you kidding me?
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Yeah, that's not really something you need to know. Or should want to know. That's just going to be a problem.
Glad that's over.
Well, we're still not really in safe territory, but sure.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
You what? Ah, here we go. No, I said up, not right. I swear, sometimes you just don't be listening. Up. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing anywhere.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Yeah, and then it blew up. So, not great. Whole lot of nothing. Scan it. Charles. Charles Ronson. But at least now we're gonna have that power armor for the DLC. So that's nice.
Elisabet's room. I know it.
How? How you know that?
She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elisabet's journals. And they're all destroyed?
scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Cats are so weird. My cat was just demanding. Alright, what are we doing? So, up. Said we're gonna reconstruct things. Okay. Up.
Elisabet. What is this?
That looks like a burial to me. Or a memorial. It's a shrine.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what I signed up for?
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think
repaired the seal.
Is that the armor?
Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elisabet, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Bruh. That's pretty sad.
That was the last transmission of Elisabet
And how did
Sobeck.
she die?
She gave everything for the
From,
hope
like,
of life on
The
this planet.
robots?
And we are all in her debt.
Like, I mean, theoretically, it would be possible, I guess, that she survived, right? At least long enough to die, like, from something else. I don't know. What's up?
Aloy?
Hey.
She's gone.
Bro, she would not have been alive. There was no way.
Really gone.
It's been hundreds of
You knew
years.
she couldn't have survived,
Exactly.
Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
Mm-hmm.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You just don't get it. Stop acting like a machine. Yeah.
You just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel. She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe what? Maybe what? What does that mean? Maybe what? I don't know where her home could be. I don't know how we would know where her home is. Very interesting, very interesting. More of these things. You what? Oh. Okay. Anything else? Nothing.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Bro, like
Because
this
it was
thing
armored.
blew up.
You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
See, I still hate how it does that. It just completely removes your momentum in order to guarantee that you're gonna grab onto something. Which, like, fine, you're guaranteeing, but like, it should know, like, bro, you're gonna make it. It's just weird. Imagine you're running at 5 miles an hour and all of a sudden you go to 0 and then, like, you grab on, like, what? Where am I going from here? Ain't no way I'm making that jump. You what? There ain't no way, no how. Well, I don't think this is the right way, but I'm cheesing it, I guess. I could totally make this. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think I'm going the right way. Ended up at the right place though, so. I don't know what the real way to get there was, but I don't think it was that way. A dead person. Is that her? No, it's outside. Or she was outside.
What?
I don't understand what she's expecting.
When
Why
I
would
opened
there
the
be
hatch,
alive people?
the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
So what does that mean? There's no air in here? Why would there be no air in here?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say
Spit it out.
is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
How did she move? She died there and now she's here. That's crazy. I don't really understand exactly what his purpose was. He doesn't want us to have the knowledge of them. That's kind of stupid. How does that have any, like, why are they dying? Like, I don't know, that was kind of weird.
He killed them all.
He did.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Yoink.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Okay. What about killing, the Sunfall dude? Who's in here? Can't think of his name. Dude with a big old headdress. Yes, I definitely wasn't supposed to come up that way.
Sound good?
That does not...
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't
You were
override
saying.
gravity.
Why did we not grab that? Oh. Let's look at this. Was I not supposed to? I'm totally supposed to grab that. Like, what? Attempt number 2. I don't know, that was weird.
Keep holding, keep holding.
You know how painful that would have been? We were just taking a rock to the face. Not even a rock, a mountain. Really? There you go. Silence. I hate these stupid elevator shaft things. Very annoying. Oh my god. Especially this one because it's on a weird little slant, so it's like confused. I say go up and it's making me go a different way.
Here.
Ah, he's here.
Here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Yeah.
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Like why you have wires in your body?
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
How am I supposed to know?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Well, you know what we gotta do now. Tell me everything. Yeah,
I
tell
want
me.
you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
I got time.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice.
So this man's
began an
responsible for
exchange
the
of knowledge.
apocalypse.
It
Again,
wanted to know
second
everything
apocalypse.
about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Oh my gosh, why so many
But
things?
Hades didn't care about
Really
Meridian.
did mean a lot.
And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that?
Because of who
But then I
she
saw that this
is.
Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Is there nothing you wouldn't do for knowledge? You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes. Yeah, I mean, he's helped.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again.
Well, that's maybe a problem.
A few more safeguards,
Because, like, you are kind of waking up
but basically the same.
the apocalypse.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I've done
a
all I
pretty
can.
big mistake.
From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
elsewhere, and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
So I could turn that into a nice house. I could make a jacuzzi. How did I miss this stuff? Oh. A new staff. That was quick. Oh, sheesh, that looks cool. Okay. Oh, we equipped now.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval.
How am I supposed to get down?
City.
Can I jump on this?
Fire.
Nope. Oh, God. Nope.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike.
Okay.
After what happened with Derval.
Can you blame me? There's a rope.
With the spire.
Why are we running this? Can't we just teleport? Let's check out the spear. Oh, sheesh. Pretty cool. Alright. Get us out of here. Actually. Before we do that. Where is it? Questos? Ancient Armory. There you are. Let's see what this looks like. See if it was worth the trouble. Once you've cleared a bandit camp, a merchant and fast travel point will become available. Yeah, I gotta do those too. Where are we?
The goddess hasn't abandoned us.
Shut up.
She sent us the anointed.
How did... What? I don't think it matters. Not sure which campfire would have been better, but we're gonna go with this one. Where is it taking us? We gotta go this way. I don't know why it's saying to go that way. Lying heathen. Oh. Alright. It's also kind of annoying that there's not a fast travel to down here. Kind of odd, to be honest. Why are we underwater? Just swim. Okay. Gonna go over here. Go in here like this.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place.
Yes.
Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism.
We could
release the clamps.
Repair.
Just one more. There we go.
Alright.
The last one.
No.
All powered up.
Whoa.
Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
90. $270. 360. 45. So then like this.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
But is that going to cover our face? I don't really want that. Why did it seem like it went somewhere else? What did we just pick up? Page 1 of 1. You can get pages of these. Where did that go? What did I just do? Shadow Weaver outfit box. Yeah. That ain't cool at all. Ancient technology salvaged by Aloy station with Nora projects a damage-absorbing force field. Okay, well, I guess it's kind of cool. Doesn't look that cool. It's okay. Can I teleport out of here? Page up. Page up. Yes, we can. Okay. Well, we'll use it for now. I don't know if I'll stay using it. I'm not really a big fan of it, to be honest. It's not as, cool as I was expecting. If it was, like, glowing with, like, some shiny gold and some crazy, maybe. It does have some glowing, but I don't know. We'll have to see it in the cutscene to really get its full effect and see how it is in battle. Because it also doesn't have any modification capability. So, also kind of a downside. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird that you can't teleport to the... Whoa. Look at the top left now. My health bar blue. Interesting. That is a different sound for your footsteps. Also interesting. Move out of the way. Has everyone got to do that every time I walk by here and ruin the floors? I'm worried that this will not be the end, and we'll get close to it but not finish. I always hate that with games. You're just not sure when the end is. Like, I don't want to have like a 10-minute... I mean, I guess we have the DLC, it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Hello.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
Well...
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost.
We'll be dead.
We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes.
Perhaps literally
Send
everyone.
them to the Spire.
Get everyone, even the
Aaron knows
civilians.
Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Do I have to sit through that? Thank you. Because that would have been quite annoying. Talk to Blameless Marad. Hey, yo, Blameless.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
Hey. Hey.
You keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Why are you so tall?
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
How could they possibly have done this in 2 seconds?
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer.
I did tell them to come.
Audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it.
I don't believe I have anything
I've
else.
made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Why, thank you, sir. What are all these things? Visit a defense site optional. Let's do that first.
Have you just polished that armor, Uvid?
Yes.
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
Oh, Teb.
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
What's up, Tebby?
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She
No.
didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Yeah, I'm built different. And we know that there's a sequel. So, where are we going? Review preparation. Will I talk to you people?
Little Huntress.
Ah, well,
You
stop
called, so
in.
here I am.
You got different armor again?
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
No, I got
Well,
different
that
armor.
can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I
we
know
could be
you at
best
all.
friends.
But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow,
Why you
may
keep
the
calling me
sun
little?
rise in a better
I ain't
world.
little. I'm a 19-year-old lady. Little. Who else we gotta talk to? What about you? You have anything to say? Oh,
Aloy?
there we go.
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road. Vinasha. She delights in goading me, like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it.
Aww.
Well then, Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall.
He's dying.
I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
07. Who else? Anyone else want to talk? Did I look at this already? We already talked to Tebby. Who are you? Is this that girl? What the heck are you doing here?
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
Nice.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita.
It's gonna be like a potion and I can't even pick it up. 3 antidotes. Antidote of what? I don't even know, like, half these potions, I don't know what the point of them is. I don't really have any issue. Like, healing, sure. But, like, potion? What else is here? I don't understand. Where are we? Which one is this? This is preparations at the ridge. I don't think I need to talk to a boar. I wish it would just say, hey, these are the things you do.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle?
Oh, you.
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
Calm down.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then.
That's me.
I thought there'd be more of you.
What does it even mean?
More of me. Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
That's one way to talk about it.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Yeah. Hold right click then, and left click to load ammo from nearby pile. That is pretty cool. Alright. Next. We gotta go way over here, and we don't have any way to get there. Are you serious?
Always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Can't believe those things get angry looking at me. I ain't even shooting anywhere near them. Oh, it's almost time to stop already. Oh my gosh, these times go by so quickly. Alright, so I'm glad I looked at that because I would not have noticed. What we're gonna do then, unfortunate, it's gonna have to be another time. So what I'll do, like I had said last time, I'm not going to include this with the cutscenes because we still got more to do. And there was a decent enough amount of stuff here, so yeah. Are we going? No, we're not. So let me do this, and then we'll start tomorrow with resting. But now things are just messed up for me because I don't know when this is technically coming out. Because I also don't know. I don't like to have the cutscene thing to be too long, so if it's too long I break it into 2, so this could be... What would this be? Friday maybe? Or Saturday? I don't think it could be Sunday. I don't know. Confusing. Doesn't matter. Just get me up to where I gotta go. Review preparations at Zispire. I mean, honestly, if they gotta climb this whole on thing and we lose, that's an us problem. This is crazy. You put some landmines down, tons and tons of bombs, you get everyone to get 1,000 arrows right next to them, you ain't losing. This would be like impenetrable. Why does this one tell me exactly where to go?
It rises taller than the
Nora.
highest tree.
War Chief Sona.
What up?
War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
I'm not.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
You're just dumb. Get over it. Who are you? No, the sun.
Greetings, Aloy.
See, he seems fine.
You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine.
I guess he's not okay.
After all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
There's been a lot of different sections to this game. Like, it's crazy to think, like, in the beginning it was very tribal, and, like, the religion was more of a noticeable thing. Like, they keep bringing it up, and I keep forgetting about
They
it
call
existing.
themselves the Eclipse.
Hey.
Aloy. So here we are again.
Your helmet
gearing
looks
up
really
for a
dumb.
fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower.
Yeah, but you're on a cliff.
What are we up against, really?
Something bad.
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Yeah, so it won't be
That's
great.
Big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
They brought 4 dudes.
Steel for iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Okay.
Hit him like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that?
That was really
Nobody's getting past the
pathetic.
Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
How do you know what she
Only
would
if
want?
we win.
You talked to her for like 2 milliseconds. You don't know her. Alright. So, the last thing to do is to rest. Let's, it doesn't matter. So we will pick up again tomorrow with resting before the battle. But, for now, we must rest, and we